Hey y'all, welcome back to My Full House. We just made it to Aldi's. I'm really excited to be here today because, as you guys know, I've been going to Sam's Club and Costco mainly, and it's been great, but I'm really excited to get some things at Aldi's because I feel like I can stretch my budget quite better at Aldi's. I know not everything is the healthiest, in certain people's opinion, and that's okay because I believe fed is best. Yes, I think it's great to purchase the items that you can when you can that are technically more healthier, of course, but I also believe in feeding your family with whatever you're able to afford. So we're gonna head in here and I'm really excited to see what they have going on. It's been a while, like I mentioned, so we're gonna spend over $500. So if you're interested, keep watching, grab a snack. It's gonna be a long one. I'm taking you guys for the whole journey, so let's get going. All right, first need to get my 2 quarters because we are gonna definitely have 2 carts this time. I mean, you can get a whole cart for what, maybe over $100. So alrighty, let's get going. It's a gorgeous day out, super sunny. I've got my daughter here with me today because I need her help, right? It's always nice to have extra hands when you're getting a lot of food. It's gorgeous. All right, cart number 1 and cart number 2. There we are. And they've got pumpkins galore. They look kind of gross though. They are really yucky. Oh wow. Let's see, they've got some other ones. So these are $3.95. And then a little bit bigger are, or maybe they're all $3.95. Yeah, I think so. So these are looking better. Maybe not. You have to search for the one you want, but a lot of pumpkins. All right, when you walk in, they've got some apples. So I wanted to see if they have anything on sale. So these are Honeycrisp for $2.29. Let's see if they're worth buying. Some of them are not looking too hot. Let's see. Oh, this one's good. Okay, we are gonna search for at least 5 bags. My kids love Honeycrisp. Every time I bring apples home, they're like, are they Honeycrisp? And sometimes it's a yes, and sometimes it's a no. And when it's a no, they always go, "Aw." Are your kids that way too? Do they prefer a certain apple? Ooh, that one's mushy. Or do you have kids that just don't mind any kind of apple? But yeah, Honeycrisp, I would say, is like our number 1 go-to if possible. And these bags have been like $5 before, which is, I cannot do that, $5. But $2.29 is pretty reasonable. I just want to make sure they're good. So we have 4 bags. Let's get one more. Let's see if we can find one that they're a little bit bigger. There we go, that's better. Alrighty, 5 bags. All right, so I just added this up, and for 5 bags of apples for $2.29 is $11.45. Not too shabby. All right, we're gonna go head over here now to the veggies. I wanna get some fresh veggies. My main thing I would like to get is a whole box of cucumbers. That is like my kids' number 1 thing. So I'm gonna see if they have any cucumbers in the back right there. These are pretty, oh yeah, they're pretty good. Perfect. So 95 cents. Normally there's about 12 or 13 in here. So let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, there's 12 for 95 cents. They've got some fall yummy treats. You've got pumpkin pecan cookies, apple cider cookies for $3.99, pumpkin donuts for $3.29. Then you've got Danish cinnamon for $3.49, little cupcakes for $3.89, and then pumpkin caramel for $6.99. Alrighty, so I'm gonna get a whole box of blueberries for $2 and, oh no, that's strawberries. So we need to find the blueberry price. blueberries for $3.59. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a whole case of that. Okay, so there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 blueberry cases for $3.59. All right, and I'm gonna get 2 cilantro for 79 cents. And then I'm also gonna get 3 green onions. I can find any that look good for 95 cents. Yep, there we go. All right, and I'm also gonna get some fresh broccoli for $1.79. They look pretty good, so I'm gonna get quite a few because we like to make chicken Alfredo with broccoli. So I think I'm gonna get 4 packs of this. So let's see. Yeah, 4 packs. One more. Let's get this one. Alrighty. And then they have already cut cantaloupe, pineapple, watermelon, and those are all $3.99. But I don't need convenience. I need budget, a friendly budget. So let's see. I am going to get some lettuce. So just debating on what. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get 1 spring mix for $4.89. I always like to get it way in the back because it's colder and it stays fresher. So 1 of those, and then I'm gonna get 4 of the Romanian hearts, if I can find anything that looks good. And those are $2.99 a piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Alrighty. I'm also gonna go ahead and get some carrots for $1.49. I'm gonna get them in the back though here. Just grab, I think I'm gonna grab 3 bundles of carrots. So, all 3 of these. One more. $1.49 a piece. All right, and then Ruby just grabbed a whole big box of bananas. So I added $30. That's give or take, but that's kind of how I go about it. So all of this fresh produce is under $200. It's exactly $128.04. So that's not too bad. All right, we're gonna head over here and get some peppers now. Alrighty, let's say that again. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get 2 cases of plain and a case of blueberry. This has been a big hit for us and we're not gonna mess it up because it's working. So $1.99 a piece. Let me make sure that's enough. So let me count. So it goes 2 days, 4 days. So this, a whole case is for 4 days. 4, so 8. Let's grab 2 blueberry cases and then we should be good. So let's do 2 of those. Blueberry sounds good. Alrighty, and since I'm not going to Costco this time, I am gonna pick up 2 of these for $1.99. And then I'm also gonna get 3 of the little ones because some of my kids prefer the tinier ones for $1.39. All right, and then we got 8 of these breads for $2.99. Okay, so I am gonna pick up 4 of these Hawaiian rolls. What I like to do is cut it straight down the middle and put hamburger patties and make little sliders after church on Sunday. So we're gonna get 4 of these for $3.99. All right, we're working our way to the peppers, but they're way over there on that side. So in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and grab a bag of yellow onions and a bag of red onions. because we need to get those for the coming weeks. So these red onions are $2.19. I'm gonna actually put them on the bottom so my food don't taste like onions, because I don't think my kids are gonna want apples to taste like onions. Yeah, that's perfect. And those are $2.49 a piece. And then we're also gonna go ahead and get some potatoes. I think I'm gonna go with these this time, only because they cook really quick and that's helpful. Yellow ones for $3.99. So I'm gonna get 3 bags of these. So this one looks good. We just wanna make sure it don't smell. So I always smell the bag. So $3.99 for that. And this one's good, doesn't stink. Alrighty, and for $1.99, I'm gonna go ahead and get 1 thing of celery. I wanted to make certain soups and it called for that. Alrighty, and I've also been wanting to make some things with the zucchini. It just sounds so good. So I'm gonna get 1 of those for $1.45 per pound. Alrighty, as you can see here, peppers are $2.39 for 3, or the mini ones for $2.89. So I'm still gonna go with the mini ones because it's still a great deal. So we're gonna grab about 4 of these, or 5. Let me see what we can do. Yeah, these look good. So I've got 2 over there, 3, 4, and 1 more. So we'll do 5. And I still have green pepper at home, so I'm not even gonna get any of those yet. And I think we're good on everything else. So, all right, let's go get some ranch and ketchup. Alrighty, and I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 vinegars. It's a little over $3. I wanna just call it 4 even, but that's what we need too. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and get 2 of those. So we need 2 ranch for $3.69, and we ended up just getting 1 vinegar. That will be just fine. All right, and we still have ketchup at home, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick up 2 more just to make sure we have plenty, and these are $2.15 a piece. As you guys know, we've been doing chicken nuggets and french fries, which it has been working perfect, but we're gonna go ahead and go back to our Lunchables for $2.99. We're gonna get a whole thing, so there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 boxes of Clubhouse crackers for $2.99. All right, and then we're also getting a whole box of these for $2.79. They're on sale, and we do a lot of nachos, so that will be perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So 12 yellow corn tortilla chips for $2.79 a piece. So our Aldi's does have salsa, but they are out of the one we normally buy, which is that big jar like this with the green lid for $2.29. So that's a better deal than this, obviously. So we're gonna wait on the salsa. For $1.79, we're gonna go ahead and get a whole box of potato chips. 10 bags of potato chips for $1.79. We're gonna get 4 gallons of 2% milk for $2.81. Gonna get 15 dozen eggs for $2.33. I know y'all are gonna yell, but they don't look broke. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Gonna get 14 actually. That's perfect. We might come back and get some orange juice, but gotta get what we need first. So we do need sour cream. That's always a given. So for $1.79, I'm gonna get 6 of them. Alrighty, those are good. All right, and the cream cheese is on sale for $1.49. So we also have 24 bagels. So I'm gonna have to get quite a bit of cream cheese. Let's see. And we do actually still have some cream cheese at home. I totally forgot. You want to just hold those for me? So 2, 4, 6, 8. I think that's plenty because we still have some we didn't go through, so that's a blessing. Here is $3.49, so I'm gonna get 4 of those because that's normally what we would get when we go to Sam's Club. And I think we're all out of butter if I'm not mistaken. But this will be just plenty for us. I get 8 of these sausage rolls for $2.89. I get 1, 2, 3, 4 bacon. All their cheese options for sandwiches. Our normal one that we go to is right here, Kobe Jack. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up 6 of these for $1.59. So again, we're going back to those Lunchables. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up quite a few of these chicken breasts for $5.29. So that's B, 2, 3, and I guess we can go with the turkey. So we'll do that. Perfect. All right, for Sunday breakfast, we're gonna go ahead and get some biscuits for $1.75. I think we're gonna do biscuits and gravy, so I'm gonna go with just 4 of these for now. We're also gonna get these. I think this would be easier actually. We'll do biscuits and gravy when we get home from church. So cinnamon rolls for $2.19. All right, we're gonna do some pork chops. I haven't done this in a while, but I'm gonna put this probably in my crock pot or my Instant Pot. So $11.19 for all of that. Sounds like a great deal to me. We're gonna put that over here in this cart. You guys, look at these beef prices. They are just outrageous. Just outrageous. So, yeah. I don't even know what to say about this right now. But that is just so sad. But I am going to go ahead and get one for the moment for $13.07. Alrighty, and we're getting 4 bags of elbow noodles for $1.49 to make homemade macaroni and cheese. Alright, we're gonna also get 4 of these roasted garlic Alfredo sauce for $1.79. Alright, so we actually decided to go back and get 4 more jars. Now be careful because we've had jars where they were not screwed on all the way, and that just happened. So one, you're gonna easily drop it. So always check your jar to make sure it's on tight. And then we also picked up 2 more bags of these for our chicken Alfredo. Go ahead and get 2 things of syrup for $2.35 because we still have a lot of pancake mix. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 things of onion powder. Make sure they're both onion. And that's for 99 cents. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get 1 parsley, 1 paprika. There's just some things we've needed I haven't gotten in a while. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I also need lemon pepper for chicken. That's a good one. That's lemon pepper. I think that's all I need. I think we're good now. 24 cans of corn. As you can see, they have plenty of corn for 79 cents a piece. Doing good. so we did it. Thank you for your help, Ruby.
Yeah.
That was a lot of teamwork. We came in with 2 carts. Always come out with 3. It's how it goes. Anyways, everything is loaded up. As you can see, I spent $612.92. So, all right, we're gonna head home, unload this, and show you everything we bought, what we're gonna do with it, and then another plan I have coming soon. All right, let's go. All right, guys, I made it back home. I've changed. I'm a little bit more cozier right now. It's a bit chillier today. Just the wind, it gives it that nice crisp autumn feel. So anyways, I'm going to turn this camera around and show you everything we picked up today at Aldi's. Surprise, surprise, to be back there a little bit. I am. But I noticed how much I spent and how much I got was a lot different than what I would spend at Costco or Sam's Club compared to what I would get. But however, you will not see a ton of meat in this video. I will be going either back to Aldi's, Sam's Club, or Costco, or even just maybe my local grocery store. I am going to look around at meat prices. After being at Aldi's, I was just blown away about the prices of meat and how much it's just gone up tremendously. And yeah, it's just, you know, I think we're just living in a time where everything is very, very costly. And yeah, I'm like trying to think about what I want to do with that. So I'm gonna look around, look at prices, and then I'll get back to you on where I decided to go get meat, and I'll share that with you guys as well. So let's get started. Alrighty, we're gonna start right over here by the bread products that I picked up. So we have 8 loaves of bread. Now I will keep 1 out, and this will go upstairs, and then all 7 of the others will go into this freezer right here. This is mainly like our bread freezer, flour freezer, extra frozen bananas, things in that nature. And then I did pick up 4 things of Hawaiian rolls. I don't plan on freezing them. We shall see. But this Sunday, I'm going to cut the whole thing in half with my bread knife and put hamburger patties, or however I decide to make the burger part. I don't know if I'll just use ground beef. It just depends on what kind of meat I pick up when I go to whichever grocery store we end up falling in. But anyway, so this will be for 1 meal, and then the other 2 will be for another meal. But we love making those sliders, and I have not made those in quite a while, so I'm excited to have those on Sunday after church. All right, so over here, you're gonna see a lot of bagels. So we have 12 of the blueberry, so 12. And again, I'll probably leave 2 on my shelf, and then the rest will go into my deep freezer. And then down here, we also have 12 of the plain bagels. Now, if you guys remember, we tried something totally different the last time I went grocery shopping, and so far it's worked out great. Now, I have noticed personally, I've missed certain things. Now, I did make certain meals a little bit different for my husband and I, my oldest 2 daughters, and some people just wanted like maybe a piece of bacon or a piece of sausage or 1 egg. But we're still gonna keep this kind of going. I've still got a lot of other things I could do with breakfast. As you know, we have so many apples we picked up too, so we can do oatmeal with cut up apples, or blueberries we picked up. And then again, scrambled eggs. I'm gonna make a breakfast casserole. That's where those 4, I'm getting ahead of myself. But anyways, we're gonna do breakfast casserole too here soon. I'll show you guys that when we get over there. But yeah, so we're gonna stick to the bagel thing. It's kind of worked really nice, especially when we're doing school. It's like they can help themselves for the most part, or they can also help one of their younger siblings. And then again, of course, mom and dad can help too. But it's been so nice, so we're gonna kind of stick to that, and then I'll let you guys know in the next 2 weeks if we've changed anything. Alrighty, so yeah, 2 things of blueberry and 2 things of plain bagels. Over here, we are doing Lunchables, homemade Lunchables again. So there's 10 boxes of crackers. And so yeah, I just wanted to be prepared depending on who wants this or who wants a sandwich. So we're gonna do both of those this coming week for lunch. We still do have quite a bit of our chicken and fries left, surprisingly, 2 bags left. So, and we still have almost a whole bag of fries and chicken nuggets upstairs. But, so homemade Lunchables or sandwiches for the coming weeks. And we can even do peanut butter and jellies. We also can do that too. Over here, we have corn tortilla chips. We do a lot of nachos, tacos, and I feel like even when we do tacos with soft shells, they're always wanting some chips with it. So there's 12 bags here. These are the organic ones. I'm just gonna place this whole box on my shelf. Then down here, we have plain potato chips. Like I mentioned, we're gonna be doing homemade Lunchables, peanut butter jellies, or meat sandwiches with cheese, lettuce, mayo, and then we can have chips on the side. So there are 10 in this box of those. All right, let's start by these. So when I make my breakfast casserole, I normally can do anywhere between 2 to 3 of these biscuits, but I bought 4, so we're gonna do 2. And then I just put some scrambled eggs with that and cheese. If you want a meat, you can do sausage or bacon. Sometimes I'll add peppers to half of it because I really enjoy peppers in mine, but it's just a preference. So that's what this is for. I am tempted to go back and get more if I do go back to get meat, I might get a whole case of these. We enjoy making like different things with biscuits. We like doing biscuit sandwiches, obviously biscuits and gravy. And then also I like to make cinnamon sugar donuts. And then we can add some pumpkin spice to that and that'd be so good. So anyways, that's kind of what we like to do with our biscuits. 4 things of bacon. Again, this is just gonna be for breakfast. We could do BLTs. That's an option as well, but I'm looking mainly at breakfast or potato soup. 8 things of sausage. This will be for breakfast again, biscuits and gravy. And then I also like to make my own little sausage patties with that, ground it all up and mix it with eggs. Many options you can do with that. And then we still have our little tiny waffle maker. We have a plenty of pancake mix like coming out of our ears here. So we can definitely do some waffle sandwiches. That would be really yummy too. Over here, normally I get my tortilla shells from Sam's Club or Costco, but not planning on going there at this moment. So I wanted to go ahead and make sure I had them on hand. Now my kids really enjoy the smaller ones. There's just something about them, they like them. So I went ahead and I got 3 of those this time, and then 2 of the bigger ones, because I like those. And then I also like to make chicken quesadillas with these, or just ground beef, make it like a chicken quesadilla but with beef. So that's what that's for. Over here we still have ketchup, as you can see, not a ton. I think there's just 1 down there, so I only picked up 2 this time. I was not able to do a whole case like I normally would, but that's okay. Everything's gone up in price, so we have to make adjustments. And believe me, we have gotten rid of a lot of different things we used to buy, but I try to also keep the things that the kids really do enjoy, like ranch. So we have 2 of those, and then 2 syrups. I've really been wanting to get more natural syrup, but again, the prices of everything, it's a give and take. I'm doing what I can when I can for my family. So until we decide to update that, this is the syrup we are going with right now. No judgment here. If you buy organic syrup, I'm happy for you. If you don't, I'm happy for you. Over here, I did only pick up 1 ground beef. I remember when I was buying beef and it was like $11.17 or $11.07, $10.07. Yeah, beef prices have definitely gone up tremendously. And this isn't even organic, you know, total grass fed or anything like that, but yeah, pretty pricey. Oh, what I'm going to use this for is, I plan on making, what do you call that? It's not shepherd's pie. I always thought it was shepherd's pie. I think it's called, oh, Lordy Jesus, cottage pie. So that's what this is for. I wanted to make something a little bit different with this ground beef. So that's my plan, cottage pie. I've heard that the other one has lamb in it. So we're not making that. So I guess we're making cottage pie is what it's called. All right, and then over here I picked up some pork chops. I plan on just putting these either in my crock pot with some seasoning or my Instant Pot with some seasoning. I haven't decided yet on what I'm gonna do. But that will be a really delicious meal with some mashed potatoes and then a veggie on the side. Down here, just one little bag of marshmallows. We still have some graham crackers, and I thought it would be yummy with some chocolate chips. Make a little homemade s'more off the stove. So that's what that's for the kids. 14 things of eggs. Now, in our freezer and refrigerator over here, like I mentioned, we still have chicken and fries there, and we still do have some more eggs. So 14 dozen plus whatever's in here, that should be plenty. And then again, still more cream cheese right there. So this will just be for the coming weeks and for baking. I miss scrambled eggs, so I know my oldest son does too. So I'm gonna be making sure I get more scrambled eggs in with their bagels. That's my goal. 4 gallons of milk, 1 thing of red onions, 1 thing of yellow onions, just for cooking with, and 6 things of sour cream. Again, I want to make some potato soup this coming week. So I still have bacon bits upstairs. So I don't know if I'll use the bacon bits or if I'll cook up some fresh bacon. I haven't decided, but we also like some sour cream on our potato soup with some green onions. So good. And some shredded cheese, even a little bit of salsa every now and then. So good. 12 things of blueberries. Now I'm gonna freeze probably half of this, and then I'll leave half in the refrigerator and they can go at it. But I think we're also gonna make some blueberry pancakes. We're gonna put them in our oatmeal. I don't really want to use these blueberries for our smoothies, only because they're fresh. And I'd rather them just eat them fresh, in my opinion. We have frozen blueberries, so that's what those are going to be for. Spring mix, I'm planning on mixing this in salad. So yeah, just a little combination of a little more of a healthier green, but I still like that crunch. All right, over here we have 4 of these. It comes with 2 heads. So we'll probably cook up 1 for chicken Alfredo and then the other one for chicken Alfredo. Again, this refrigerator is phenomenal, so they should be just fine until we eat chicken Alfredo again. My kids love chicken Alfredo. I'm not even kidding. They are excited to have it, and they even like broccoli. Over here we have 3 things of green onion. I love green onion on just about almost anything, if I'm honest. Potato soup, my tacos, a salad, my eggs, almost anything. I feel like you can add a little bit of that. Chicken salad. So that's what that's for. Now, I did buy some celery. Only 1 you're going to see here. We can eat this with some cream cheese or peanut butter, but my plan is to make a couple different recipes with soup that calls for some celery. So that's what that's for. And then I also wanted to get some zucchini. Sounded so good in spaghetti, so I think I'll use 1 for spaghetti and 1 for eggs. 2 things of cilantro. Again, this is just for tacos or nachos. Anything that would be good with cilantro. Alrighty, and 12 things of cucumbers. My kids have already seen these and they're already gone, you guys. Like, we can eat anywhere between 2 to 3. Of course, I try stretching it the best I can, but they're always wanting more and more and more. So there are just certain things you can't get away with only buying 2 or 3 of in my size family. So I bought the whole case. All right, we have a lot of corn. So 3 cases of corn. And the reason why is because my kids love corn. We love it in a lot of things. Chicken tortilla soup. We love it on our nachos. We love to just eat it as is. And the kids have been asking me for corn and I've been out. So this is like the main veggies I had to replenish for my stockpile. So we're good on corn for a bit. A whole big box of bananas. We're going to just incorporate them with whatever we're eating, or they want a snack, have a banana. And like, kids have been picky lately, so this has been one thing I've been missing, because if not, I'm over in the kitchen cooking late at night, making sure my kids are fed, because that's just the kind of mom I am. I don't want them to go to bed hungry, even though they're picky eaters. You know, I still want them to be fed. So this will be nice to have back on hand. They can always grab a banana with some peanut butter, or just a banana as is. And sometimes that just helps with whatever situation we're in. We got to go take a bundle of bananas to go. Again, if they're hungry late at night, this is a nice option to go to. Alrighty, so we're moving on over here now. We've got 5 bags of Honeycrisp apples. I know my kids are so happy to have those back on hand again too. There are just certain fresh things that we don't like to go without too long. We can definitely have some applesauce, but there's nothing like a good old apple. So these will be perfect just for snacking. Again, we can cut them up and put them in their oatmeal, things in that nature, or a late night snack. 6 things of Colby Jack cheese. Like I mentioned, we're going to be doing homemade Lunchables, sandwiches, grilled cheese, different sandwiches like that. So I am always very flexible with like what we're having for lunch too. But I like to stay in the same category for the most part, like lunch sandwiches, Lunchables. We can make grilled cheese and put some tuna in it, because we got a lot of tuna over here too we can use up. So a tuna melt. Anyways, 6 of those. We still have a lot of shredded cheese from Sam's Club, so I did not buy any shredded cheese this time. Chicken breast, we have 4 of those. No, 3. 3 chicken breasts and 1 of the turkey breasts, because that was what they had. And that will be for our homemade Lunchables, or again, we can incorporate any of these meats into a grilled cheese, which is totally fine. 5 bags of peppers. Again, I'm sticking to this plan. It's worked. It's saving me money, and for some reason, our peppers are lasting a lot longer, so it's been great. So I'm not going to be buying those big ones anytime soon. So 5 bags of these, and they stay really fresh for a while, so that is so helpful. Lettuce. So yeah, this will be for sandwiches, and then again, like I mentioned, we will mix it in with that spring mix and make a yummy salad. And then we can also eat a sandwich off of that. If you don't want bread, they can just have a little lettuce wrap. 3 bags of yellow potatoes. The plan with that is, I still have a few more over there. I feel like I use onions a lot in my cooking, so that is why I did buy more onions. And I like different onions for different reasonings too. But we have a teensy bit left of our potatoes there. So this is what I'm choosing this time to restock rather than the rustic potatoes. I wanted to do the yellow ones. They just cook a little bit quicker, if you know what I mean. So that's always a blessing. 8 jars of this garlic Alfredo sauce. Yum. So we will use probably 3 to 4 jars in our meal. Now I did buy 4 bags of these, so we'll be using 2 at a time when we make our chicken Alfredo. So that's what that's for. And then I did go ahead and I wanted to grab a whole case of this, but as I mentioned, we are in a budget as well. So I just grabbed 4 bags this time, but my kids love this homemade macaroni and cheese that I make. And yeah, it just tastes so much better, tastes more real than the Kraft. Not that they don't enjoy that as well, it's just different, you know? All right, so I went back. I only was gonna get 3 of these, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get 3 more. So 6 cinnamon rolls, so we'll make 3 at a time, is my thinking, because I don't think we would use 2. I think we would need 3 with the size family we are, but you never know. Once I open it and see who's interested. So this will be for Sunday mornings with like a banana or a bagel, whatever they're wanting it with. That's what this is for. I wanted to go ahead and get one thing of salt. I do need to go at some point back to Costco to get my big thing of salt, but that will be just fine for now. Parsley, again, I want to make that potato soup. That would be so yummy on it. Paprika, lemon pepper. I want to make lemon pepper chicken with rice, and onion powder. So I keep my little stash of seasonings here. As you can see, I do still have some. But you guys, as much as I cook, these are going to go by really, really fast. So whenever I'm there, I always just try to pick up one that I can. That way we're always ahead of the game. So that's the plan with that. All right. Over here, we have 8 things of cream cheese like I showed you in the fridge. Still have some, so we'll be just fine for all those bagels. And then I use cream cheese as well in my mashed potatoes. 4 things of butter. I think this is all the butter I actually do have right now. Let me see if I have any left. I don't think I do. Nope, I don't. So that's okay. 4 things of butter will be just fine for our family. So I made it back home from Aldi's once again. And I wanted to just pick up some meat. I still plan on going to another spot to get some meat. I'm not sure where I'm going to go yet. I'm just doing some price comparison. But for now, I needed to go ahead and get a few things. So this is a chuck roast. I picked up 2 of them. This one was $24.45. This one was $21.25. Now, depending on who's eating this day that we make it, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it on a Sunday after church. Well, put it in the morning in the crock pot or my Instant Pot, whichever is easier. But I might even wait until Monday when my husband's home. A lot of times lately he's been working overtime on Sundays, which is normally his off day. He'll go in after church. So it kind of just depends. I like him to have a nice, warm, meaty meal on the days that he is off. So we might save this till Monday. Now, to go along with that, I like to always, again, do another meal for like the following week. So this is corned beef. This one was $21.70. And this one was $26.67. So they look pretty good. So I'm debating if I'm going to do both of them, which we could have a little leftovers, or just do one and just shred it and do a lot of sides like a salad, potatoes, which we have plenty of potatoes. I ended up putting those carrots back at Aldi's that we did pick up because they were really yucky and I didn't realize it. So I might pick up carrots up somewhere else. I'm not sure. But anyways, we'll have plenty of sides. We'll figure it out. We can even do mashed potatoes with one of these too. 4 things of beef. As you can see, that price right there is what I paid for it. $14.26, $14.32, $14.14, and $14.26. Now, I did pick up an extra one, so 5 basically all together. I needed to also go ahead and pick up more lunch meat. We had some lunch today, and we realized we go through about a whole one for one setting. So I just needed to grab a few more for the other days, because I think I picked up already 5, so that's 10 total. And then normally on the other days, we can do the chicken nuggets and fries that we still have left, or we can do other things like I mentioned, grilled cheese, tuna melts. There's a lot of other things we have that we can also have. Heading over to Hobby Lobby. I just left there. I spent way too much. I spent $172 on all of this, and there's some crafts underneath here, but we'll get to that in a second. I wanted to show you their shirts. They have some really unique shirts at Hobby Lobby. Now you can buy solid color shirts, and they have a lot of different styles. 3/4 length, long sleeves, short sleeves, and a ton of different colors. And I'm actually super excited because I think we found something we're going to do for this winter to keep us busy that involves t-shirts and long sleeves and different things like that. But for now, I saw this and I thought this was so cute. I would love this with some leggings and like just a little sweater over it. So it says God's Country with a cowgirl hat, cowgirl boots, guitar. So this was on sale. It was originally $12.99 and it was like 20% off of that. I got this one for Ruby. Caffeinated Social Club, super cute. I mean, it just seems like her and her frappes, right? So this one's for her. And now moving forward, right here they had this really cool book, the Action Bible, and I mean, this is just so cool for less than 20 bucks. It just has so many cool things in here. So I'm excited for the kids on days that's rainy or cold, where we can read through this and just really, you know, enjoy the reading, but also enjoy the pictures and everything. It's just really cool. So yeah, just thought I would share that with you guys. I'm always looking for things that incorporate the Bible into our time of the day, because if not, the day slips away and we haven't even talked about God, and I don't like that. I like to incorporate God in all that we do, because it helps us stay on a path of what God wants us to do, which is be loving and kind to others. All right. This is something my kids literally love and enjoy. We have bought this plenty of times. I'm sure you guys have seen in other craft hauls. So we needed a new pegboard. I believe this is what it's called. And it comes with 2. And then so I went ahead and I got another one. So that's 4 boards. And I let them go ahead and kind of pick out the colors they wanted. We still do have plenty of beads upstairs, but to add to the collection. And then this comes in a 7-pack, but these things are pretty easy. They're ironing paper, but they rip pretty easy is what I'm trying to say. So just to get ahead of the game for fall crafts and maybe even into the winter, we'll see. We might have to go back before the winter, but this will be fun for them. My son wants to make a nativity scene with these, which I think would be really cool. All right, so while we were there, I let the ones that wanted to pick out a hat. So this one is Caitlin's, and then they all requested a new pencil sharpener for school, so I said go ahead. We still have one that plugs in, but they all like that personal one. This is just an extra one for whoever wants it. Over here, this one's Aiden's. He chose green, and then he asked if he could have this coloring book, so I said sure, no problem. And then Elias wanted one, so that's his coloring book. This is Elias's hat. Very reasonable too. It's kind of fun, so they could even decorate it if they wanted. Eventually we'll go maybe back and they can pick out little things that can iron on. And then here is another pencil sharpener one of the kids picked out, and this is for him. And then this is Nevaeh's, so she wanted that hat. Cute. Then we noticed, not on purpose, we mainly came for crafts, honestly, but then they seen hats. Aiden didn't want one, and I was like, that's okay. Anyways, these were on sale for $2 or $3.24. Now, I don't know if it was 10% off of that. I don't think so. I think it was just as marked. So this was really cute. So I asked Nevaeh and Mabel if they wanted one. So they did. I'll show you Mabel's in a second. I don't think I have her bag here. I've got to go grab that. But that is the same thing Mabel got too. And then this is Nevaeh's, Snoopy. And this one was on sale, I believe, the same, yeah, $3.24. This one was not on sale like that, but it was 10% or 20% off of $12.99. So this was like 10 something, but I love it. It says "Love Like Jesus," super cute, and they're really soft. So they just needed some new t-shirts, and we were there, and I said sure. So this is Nevaeh's pencil sharpener and her coloring book she picked up. Alrighty, and so the last couple things were this cute lamp that I picked up. I just couldn't leave without it. I mean, I'm gonna find a home for it where I can look at it all the time, but it was $13.99. I don't know if that was cheaper. I will leave it here if it was. But yeah, super cute. Now this is all Mabel's. Like I mentioned, these 2 shirts were $3 and some change. So those are hers, size medium. And then I got her this one too, Love Like Jesus. And they're all super soft and cozy. This was the hat she picked out. And then her pencil sharpener and the coloring book she wanted. So that is everything I picked up at Hobby Lobby. Now, if you guys remember, I have picked this up from Aldi's quite a while ago, and I think what I'm going to do is put this to good use. It has like these little slots in here, and I think this would be easy for the kids to use all these beads. That way we can keep the colors sorted, because as you see, look at, they're just gonna escape anyways. So this I think will come in handy. I was gonna use this for like Lunchables, but I never ended up doing that. But this will be perfect for storing these beads in here. That way the colors are separated, and yeah, we can find everything we need. All right, so that is everything I picked up today at Aldi's. I spent $612 and I think it was 92 cents. So not too shabby. I mean, I got quite a bit. We're gonna be storing some of this away, take it out of the freezer when needed so it will stay nice and fresh. That refrigerator right there is phenomenal, so I'm not even worried about that produce going bad. But it will save me time from having to keep running out to go get groceries, which I don't have time for that. I'm a busy mom, homeschooling, doing all the things. So today we also had to go to the laundromat. We're still in the process of getting our washing machine fixed. It's a process here. So we were having someone come out. Hopefully they can diagnose the problem and we can get it fixed, because we've tried quite a few things and we just need someone to come out now at this point. So I did 10 loads of laundry. It was washing while I was shopping, and I went back to get that. So now we're drying that at home because we have our dryer works just fine. So we're doing that, and I'm gonna go ahead and get all this put away and get my kids outside, because as you can see, it is shining and it's beautiful. So I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I will see you soon with a brand new video. Take care and God bless, and make sure to leave a comment. The best places to get meat. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. All right, y'all, so we are making a lot of Rice Krispie treats. So tonight I've got 2 bags of marshmallows in here, the big ones. 2 pans I've already sprayed, and then we have 2 different boxes. I think instead of doing like just 1 plain and 1 chocolate, I think I'm gonna mix them together. I think that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll just make 2 pans. As you can see, it's 9:30 at night. That it is nighttime, it's not morning. So we are going to have a yummy little treat and watch a movie. It's the kids' off day, and I'm just having a little fun with them. So I mentioned this earlier. It just sounds really good. I have not made Rice Krispie treats in a very, very long time. And tonight for dinner, we had chicken Alfredo with broccoli. Oh my goodness, so good. And then what I did is when I made my chicken in my Instant Pot, I also went ahead and I used the chicken broth and then half the chicken, and I made chicken tortilla soup. So we've got lunch for the next few days and a yummy treat. Here he lays. Careful, it's a little hot. Give me your spoon. How's it taste? Pretty good? All right, it's hot, Boone. Blow on it first, okay, honey? All right, Ruby's gonna try. I love Rice Krispie treats. I think this is good, mixing it together this time.
This is good mix.
You're welcome. How's it taste?
Good.
Good? There, Aiden. You gotta grab it fast because it's gonna drip.
Hi, Mom.
How's it taste?
Good.
Dirk's wants to try. Real good.
Hi,
Mmm.
Mom.
Oh, Dirk's wants to try?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. It's really hot, honey. Yeah.
Hi, Dirksy.
Here, blow on it though for him, okay?
It's good though. It's good. Oh well.
Mabel. Okay. Gotta blow on it, Mabel. It's hot.
Okay. It's yummy. Try it. Some too.
We're gonna have more, but it's gotta cool off, honey. How's it taste, Mabel?
I did some.
Here, we stop it. Oh, is that so cool, Boone? What do you think about that, Boone? What do you think?
I know they come.
Yeah, we're not gonna go in there though.
When they were fighting in the war, they actually ride in horses like that. They ride in
Say cheese, Nevaeh. Got it. Say cheese, guys. Turn around. Say cheese. Say cheese. Got it. Let me see, Boone. Say cheese, Boone. Say cheese, Mabel. Aw, I love it.
It was like a forest
You
lava.
little booger booty.
Don't
Don't step in there, Caitlin, honey. It's yucky. Yeah, it's very mushy. Don't do that. Yeah, I know. Don't do that, though.
It looks like a toy, but without a body.
What do you think, Aiden? Say cheese. Handsome. Say cheese, Rue. Say cheese. Beautiful. All right, come on, Mabel. Let's keep going. You want to go in there? No, we can't go in that Wawa. That's yucky Wawa.
Oh, I put a fishy.
Yeah.
Are you find a fishy on me?
You want me to buy you a fishy?
Yeah, I want a fishy.
Stay with mommy, okay? Go ahead, you can go. Go ahead.
Look, he's down mom and he's helping someone. See?
Yeah, I see.
They're trying to get them.
All right, let's go, guys. This way. This way, guys.
It says the person selling, you know. He shows a map right there, so that way you know. It's jumping down here. It's jumping down here. Let's go jumping down here. You know, let's go to the Wawa. Let's go to
across the 38th parallel. The first hot spot in the evolving Cold War, the agony of Korea tested containment of the Soviet monolith. Suspending formal declaration of war, the U.S. responded June 27, 1950. Considered United States.
Yeah, we're gonna go see the airplane. Yes. You see it? You see the airplane? Oh yeah, it used to fly. Yeah. Oop, careful. Good job, Jerks. Well, we can't go in that airplane. That airplane is done all it can do for our country. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Wow, look at that airplane, Boone. Is that cool? Look at mommy. Say cheese. So look at mommy. So handsome. Good job. Come on, let's go. I'll show you when we're all done. I'm gonna send it to Daddy. Is that cool, Mabel? That's so cool. Mabel's ready. Mabel's ready. What's that? What'd you say, Ruby?
The seeds are rotten in there.
Oh,
They
yeah.
actually used it.
Oh, yeah, they definitely use this.
They did?
Oh, yeah. U.S. Army. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Wow, who's that guy?
It's crazy. Oh yeah, I can say that. Oh, you got this? Bitch, oh yeah.